What's up, guys? Your boys, 22K13. Gonna talk about 7 things WWE needs from Seth Rollins versus Sting. And this coming from WhatCulture.com. SummerSlam 2015 should have been a hard show to follow. While it's a valid debate about just how happy WWE sent home fans in the wake of the 4-hour event, it did live up to the grandeur that was promised. There were celebrity appearances, major matchup, and even ESPN coverage. WWE needed something big to keep their momentum going strong. WWE found that something big in the form of a surprise Sting appearance and challenge against Seth Rollins on Monday Night Raw. Due to the ruin of Seth Rollins' statue unveiling in a brief altercation that was dominated by the former WCW standout, the main event of Night of Champions is now set. Seth Rollins will defend his WWE World Heavyweight Championship against Sting at the big event in Houston next month. That match is already the source of much buzz among wrestling fans. WWE can capitalize on this, innovate, and maximize their return on investment from this feud, but there are several things that have to be considered for Seth Rollins, Sting, and WWE in general to all walk away having benefited. In this article, 7 key factors of what WWE needs from Seth Rollins vs. Sting will be explored. If most of these points can come into fruition, then fans will look back at this battle fondly. Number 7. Sensible promos. As exciting as this matchup is, it really came out of nowhere. According to recent reports, this rivalry wasn't even decided on until days before SummerSlam. WWE has their work cut out for them in explaining this scenario. One immediate complaint that was voiced after Sting's appearance on Raw was that the Icon had only fought in a WWE ring once, and it was a losing effort. Considering Sting's past accomplishment, this shouldn't be too big of a larger gap to close. WWE should repeatedly stress how hell of a competitor Sting is. They should also address his multiple World Championship reigns in WCW. Considering all of this, one loss shouldn't automatically disqualify him as a top-tier talent. As for his loss to Triple H at WrestleMania, Sting can bring up the massive amount of interference from that bout. If anything, it was Sting and NWO team that lost to Triple H DX team and not so much a single defeat. Lastly, Sting needs to state his motivation for going after Rollins. Is he solely interested in the title? Does he have beef with Rollins? Is this just another chapter in a war with the authority? This doesn't have to be too convoluted, but he does need to offer some rationale. Number 6. Sting as a credible threat. Talking on a microphone can do a lot of good, but a credible Sting challenge needs to be backed up by action. WWE has already done good in this regard by how Sting was presented as a statue unveiling. He pummeled Rollins, performed his signature Stinger splash, and held the WWE World Heavyweight Championship up high while the authority was in retreat. Another step that could be taken in ring would be to book Sting in a match between now and then. Any bout featuring Sting on Raw before Night of Champions would be a huge event worthy of major promotion. Sting's first ever match on Raw is something that could spike ratings big time. A tag match should be booked mixing these two alongside a secondary rivalry like Sheamus, Orton, or Cesaro Owens. Sting's involvement could be limited in that case, saving the extended ring work for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship match. Plus, the eventual chaos when the tag match breakdown will provide for an exciting chance to have Sting pin Rollins. Even if a match doesn't happen for Sting before the next pay-per-view, he still should get the upper hand on a few more occasions on Rollins. A Scorpion Death Drop or a Black Bat will need to appear in the meantime. Number 5. Minimal or no interference. Seth Rollins had defined his WWE World Heavyweight Championship reign as that of a cowardly heel. He needed his authority buddy for most of his wins. Even without them helping out at SummerSlam, he still has the aid of Jon Stewart and a steel chair to win. The only big win he unearned by his lonesome was his defeat of Dean Ambrose in a ladder match at Money in the Bank, and even that was won barely. J&J Security haven't been around for a while. Kane is still out, and Jon Stewart doesn't have a Ric Flair legacy to protect in this encounter. This match has the opportunity to be a true one-on-one bout that can be the showcase that Rollins needs to prove that he can compete without anyone holding his hand against a legend. As for Sting, his one match in WWE so far was marred by massive interference, even though it was a fun match. Since Rollins isn't an Attitude Era star who ever wrestled under the DX banner, any and all NWO members have no reason running in to help out the multiple-time WCW champion. No interference, or at least a very fun amount of it, is what needed the most when this match finally takes place. Number 4. A competitive match. As previously stated, this WWE World Heavyweight Championship match needed to be given the opportunity to let the two wrestlers do the job they commit to do, wrestle, with outside interference as much of a non-factor as it can be. Sting and Seth Rollins have the ability to put on a memorable show. Sting may be an age veteran, but he's still in great shape. He also is an established character that is well known to much of the audience. There is no reason to ever expect Sting to bust out a Daniel Bryan-style clinic, but he should be able to do his part in telling a compelling story from bell to bell. As for the champ, Seth Rollins is a workhorse in the ring. He's one of the top in-ring performers that WWE has to offer, so if Sting is a deficit in any area, Rollins can help fill in the gap. A fantastic match that featured plenty of offense from both guys would be the result if it's given a good 15 to 20 minutes. Number 3. The true main event. Maybe this is just nitpicking, but this match has to go on last as not a champion. There are many times when the WWE World Heavyweight Championship match doesn't feel like the biggest deal on a card, and it's okay for that to happen every now and then, but this is an opportunity to present this title match with high level of prestige. It was fine that Lesnar vs. Undertaker went on last at SummerSlam. Undertaker was performing outside of WrestleMania against Brock Lesnar, a rare occasion. That was one of those special deals, and it would felt out of place earlier in the show. The special attraction this time around is Sting. He's a future Hall of Famer who was challenging for WWE top title for the first time ever in his career. WWE would be foolish not to present this as one of the most historic encounters of the modern era. There doesn't appear to be any other matchups that are potentially more important than this one, but it doesn't hurt to state this anyway. Number 2. A clean finish. Coming off of SummerSlam in an event where the two top matches had great endings, WWE needs to headline Night of Champions with a match that has as clean of an ending that they can present to us. If Rollins wins, let it be by pinfall. He can pedigree Sting in the middle of the ring or cover him after connecting with his Phoenix Blast. Either way, he and his title benefit mightily from a decisive win over Sting. Whoever ultimately defeats him for his belt will capture a prize that all the more valuable. If Sting wins, have him make Rollins tap out via Scorpion Deathlock. Rollins will still have his rematch clause and can get his win back there. Even it is a DQ that doesn't result in a title change or something cheap like that. But if WWE invests in a Sting title reign, they need to go all in that the beginning. One variable that could factor into this match is a possible Sheamus Money in the Bank briefcase cash-in. If he does so, then he should do so after the match is over. A Seth Rollins style cash-in would mean far less than if he actually defeated the man who cleanly beat his opponent. The eventual rematch with the former champ will at least be against a very recently proven winner. And number 1. A hint of who Sting faces at WrestleMania 32. Ultimately, Sting is in the special attraction phase of his career, and WWE hasn't seemed very intent on using him in a more than part-time role up to this point. Even if Sting would win the title, it would likely be in a transitional and not a long-term role. Expect him to go away soon and not pop up again until the road to WrestleMania. WWE has If WWE has any long-term vision at all for Sting, then they should already know that right now is the perfect time to plant seeds for WrestleMania 32. And if WWE is still deciding on who will face him at the big show, then they should be testing the water to see what fans pop the most for. For example, if WWE wants a Sting vs. Bray Wyatt match at WrestleMania, have Wyatt casually mention his name in passing during an in-ring promo soon. This can lead to a creepy backstage interaction at Night of Champions, in which Bray tells Sting that he always looked up to Sting as a child. He was his hero. If WWE likes the feedback from these moments, then Bray can talk about childhood heroes that have let him down at the start of 2016 to call Sting out. Bray is just an example, but someone should have the water tested with Sting for a WrestleMania match. Well, that is, guys. Like, comment, subscribe. See you guys on the next one. Peace.